Hello and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments, and Bees. We need to go figure out who the hell stole some flowers over at the Kew Gardens, apparently. And in doing so, hopefully do whatever it is that we need to do in order to enable Sherlock to take care of the bees, because I guess he wants to have honey all year round, which seems like a really weirdly specific thing to want, but I guess... I don't know, I'm going to blame the opium habit that Sherlock almost undoubtedly has still. Yeah, just the weirdest damn thing. Okay, game, you wanna hurry up here so we can get on moving? I'm hoping that this one will actually be a little bit better than the last. I bothered to look up part of what we were supposed to do, and I guess in the last mission there was supposed to be a whole thing about, like, talking to a sailor, about the sailor's knots, but... yeah, like... apparently I had the right solution as far as I can tell. I just came across it like a really roundabout way. Yeah, so still, that one felt a little bit weird. I'm a little bit sad that I apparently missed, like, a bunch of content for that one, but... Alright, also, why is this taking so long to load? Hold on, let me open up my deduction thing. Do I have anything at all? Okay, no, there's nothing going on here. Yeah, no, like, all I've done is I've turned on my machine after I did all my stuff when I came home, and then... yeah, okay, that was weird. So, anyway, let's go see. We're at the Kew Gardens. What's going on here? What do we need to take care of? Okay, there we go.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
Huh, I genuinely am quite surprised. Okay. Well, I will say, I actually want to give this a second to see if it can stabilize a bit, because, yeah, this is, like, ridiculously lagging. I'm not sure why. Okay, so who are these two guys? I guess that these are the ones we're going to go chat up first.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer, and without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favour for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens, and that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glasshouse. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glasshouse.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Okay, so there's this dude, Albert, and Miss White. Okay, well, Albert's already apparently treated like shit, but I guess that wouldn't be too surprising.
This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glasshouse.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack, just like that, so suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
Okay, that's suspicious. Alright, Watson.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well, we should do a lot of things next. Okay, so what do we have? Plants list.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Okay, so we have the whole list of the stolen plants.
Do not touch.
The plants were here. All of them were stolen.
Yeah, alright, so I wonder what relationship, how do these things all tie together? Because this is already a little bit too suspicious for my liking, if this place already suffered one death. Okay, this door, okay, that leads to... Okay, that leads like to another section. Why do they call this a glass house? Isn't that what a greenhouse is, or is that something else? Am I misunderstanding?
This is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead.
So Albert Dunn is his name. Okay, what is this? Footprints. Okay, thin black track.
Traces are thinner in some places.
Okay, so does that mean that he was dragging his feet?
These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here.
Yeah, so if he did have a heart attack, he just keeled over. A broken thing. What is this? Oh, this is the latch or
The
whatever.
ensconce was breached near the handle.
Huh, okay, so no, maybe a door was forced then. And it would make sense, and then the door, yeah, looks like it was kicked.
The door was smashed at shoulder height.
Okay.
This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
So
The
that
door
guy
was
lied to
forced from
us.
the inside of the Colonial Collection Room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
Yeah, that's probably that room there, but let's go look around here first. And then what is these? Fragments of...
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
Okay.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
I mean, that does stand to reason. Then what about
soil
this?
on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground.
That's pretty impressive work if you can tell that just with a glance. And then, oh, okay, so this pot was broken, it looks like, and then repaired.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced.
Okay. So if this guy... No, yeah, this door was kicked in from here. Yeah, this door was smashed in. Okay, whatever. Let's go look around the rest of this first before I go into the colonial room. I wanna check out the rest of this area. Okay, there's
These
a tree.
trees with their roots in water must originate from Louisiana.
Okay.
Yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
Okay, so that must be a reference to some other Sherlock story. Come on, Watson, move, buddy. So what's the story here? Okay, so this is blood and a broken sign.
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound. All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
So... Did he have like a heart attack and go here? Somebody shoved the door in, then maybe he fell and dashed his head open? Determine the sequence of events based on details you gathered. Okay. So he knocked over a pot, he fell on a fence. Okay, so the breaking of the door. Then he knocked over the pot, and then he fell on the fence. So yeah, he tried to... Oh, maybe he got poisoned in that room and he... Yeah, maybe he got poisoned in that room. And then he bashed it open to try to escape.
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder?
Okay, so
I
maybe
think
that
we
would
need
be
to
it.
Inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's scour that, because that would make sense. So I'm betting there's probably something
Very
poisonous in here.
Half of the colonial collection is absent.
Yeah, just a bit. What is going on
These
here?
windows were perfectly cleaned. The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
Okay, what's this? There's a stone chip here. Okay.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
Okay, so somebody cleaned this area. Yeah, I don't trust this. Hold on, let me go look. Is there anything in here? Hey, one of these things. I've seen these in Miyamoto, weren't they?
Plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
Yeah, there was something like that. It was a, I don't remember what exactly they called it, but that was something really, really important for the story. Alright, so what do I know so far? Okay, so that's one potential data point. Perform an autopsy on Montague Dunn. The death is suspicious. Why had he forced the door of the Colonial Collection Room? Why would somebody cleaned and emptied the room? Was it a trap or a simple accident? Okay, we're gonna need to... yeah, go find his body and go cut it up a bit. But first things first, I want to actually... see, I want to see what's down here. Okay, so this is...
Water lily greenhouse.
yeah, this is the greenhouse. What does this lead to?
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Oh, actually, yeah, wasn't there one of those in the other... damn it, Watson. Wasn't there one of these in the other room, too? I just want to make sure that I know what it says.
According to
Okay, so it's the same thing no matter where we go. The hell? Oh, it's the lip. Okay. So I can't do anything there. Anything that I can do... nothing here. What about this? This is the... okay, this is something else. You know what? I'm just going to stick with what the game is telling me right now. Let's go to Scotland Yard. Yeah, we need to go look at his personal effects. I mean, the one dude doesn't give a shit. Yeah, he couldn't care less, but I mean, he seems like an academic, and that just tends to be par for the course for those types. Okay.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Yeah, alright, let's keep on going. Let's see, so this is the evidence room. Is there anything in there? Okay, so this is Dunn's belongings. Let's see.
This
So there's a
watch
watch.
is of great value.
Okay, so it wasn't a robbery.
A beautiful feather pen of a good make.
Okay. There's a club card. Mr. Montague Dunn, membership of the London
Membership
Crest
card
Club.
for the London Crest Club.
I wonder what that is. Okay, then this is a letter. Who's this to? To Mr. F. Wayne, director of Wayne & Sons Printing. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it is surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Okay, so maybe the other guy wanted more recognition. Yeah. Okay, he has a possible motive. I mean, then again, so does everybody there, and we still don't know anything about Miss White. Alright, so...
let us carry out an external examination.
yeah, let's just work on the hands. So what do we have here?
No redness, stings, or bruises.
Okay. Other hand?
Nothing suspicious here.
Probably should check the back of his hand, to be honest, but...
There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination, so that we can proceed with the autopsy.
yeah, sure. How about his face? Any issues there? Just the head
There's an
wound.
injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. The vessel and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma.
Alright, so yeah, maybe he inhaled something that
Let
did
us
that.
examine the internal organs.
Yeah, it must have done something that caused the heart attack then. There's Watson doing it, so let's see if they do the actual proper cut this time. Okay, what about the heart?
The heart's blood vessels show no pathological signs.
Okay.
The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs.
Alright, so far so good, so the heart's fine. What about the lungs?
The lungs are congested and edematous.
So edematous.
The
Oh
lungs
god,
are-
what is
The
that?
tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
Yeah, so he inhaled something maybe. What about his liver?
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction. The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs.
Yeah, so this guy was a drinker, and he inhaled something that fucked his lung up.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs.
Okay, what about the back end? What about the front end? Oh, stomach
There is a
consistency.
small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death.
Yeah, okay, so...
My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens,
Oops.
died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean
Yes, it is murder.
we should inform Lestrade?
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No, a few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs. Yes, Watson, it is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building? I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
Well, alright then, so... we need to gather data on a whole bunch of these people. So he was trapped and there was a poisoning. So what does that tell us? He was poisoned after being trapped in the Colonial Collection Room by the killer. Montague Dunn was affected by inhaling a virulent vegetal poison. It's not much of a starting point, to be honest. Okay, so let me go see. What else do we have? So... yeah, we need to inspect a whole bunch of stuff. We need to specifically find the plant. Can I talk to Lestrade at all? Is he in here?
Locked.
Damn, okay. Well, you know what? Let's actually... yeah, let's head back to Kew Gardens. Let's go see what we can find. Because, yeah, I'm still leaning towards Hamish, or whatever his name is, the asshole academic who is kind of a bitch. Also, boy, it is really cozy in here. My god, look at like how close the legs are. This would not be comfortable to ride in for any moderately long period of time. I guess it was par for the course back then. Also, yeah, what you heard me knocking over was I keep a bottle or a thing of Kleenex on my desk in case I'm just feeling ill. Because, yeah, it's been so fucking weird here. It's been like 40-degree swings some days that I keep on having congestion issues. Yep, so I actually knocked it over. Okay, so first things first. Martin Hamish, the asshole. Need to have a word with you, buddy. What's your story? What do you do here? So yeah, let's actually take a look at him. He's definitely an academic. Myopic, inexpensive eyeglasses, okay. Let's see, so his collar is dirty, so he works. Gardener's hands. And his clothes are also just filthy. And he's unmarried. Alright, so, the emptied colonial room.
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the colonial collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
But, most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
Okay, what about the death?
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
Okay, what's your relationship with Dunn?
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression. Great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
His lifestyle, what does that mean?
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say? He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That
And
he had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, and then tell me, are there any plants here that are particularly lethal?
tell me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
Thank you, Mr.
Insectivorous,
Hamish.
okay.
We shall continue our investigation.
Okay, so what is... God damn it, move. Okay, so this is the director's office, but that's locked. What about down here?
Locked.
That's also locked up, okay. Well... maybe we could just kind of... Okay, this is all locked off. So the nursery room... Where else can we go? And I guess I'll just kind of be methodical. I'll check... God damn it. I'll check everything. Oh, okay, so we can go into here. What is this room? Is this just like... Yeah, this looks like a small growing area, maybe, to... in order to get some stuff? Yeah, okay, so just like a little sitting area, like a little traversal path? Okay, then what is this? Okay, this is the map of the gardens. Director's office, cloakroom, laboratory, the reserve, the palm house. So we already went into there, we took a step into there. We are there. Okay. So where is the staff area, I guess? I mean, I would imagine it was the cloakroom, right? Okay, I'm just taking a look at this. Let's go see. Yeah, I guess let's just go ahead. Come on. Come on, Watson, move, buddy. Yeah, let's make sure. The nursery's probably locked, right?
Locked.
Yeah, it's locked off. What about the seed house?
Locked. Seed house.
Yeah, so if the seed house is also locked, then we'll need to go...
There is a smell of burning.
Yeah, there is actually. What's burning down here? That actually seems kind of important. Let's see. Yeah, so right there. So this is actually heading towards the dry tropics? Yeah, what is this? This is a fireplace. Okay, there's a gas mask.
Mask.
That's worrying. Yeah, why would there be a gas mask here?
A protect.
Yes, I know.
Someone set it alight, but it did not burn. A broom handle was half burned.
That's suspicious as hell. Alright, picture frame?
The remains of a picture frame.
This is very, very worrying. Okay. Then what is this? There's a broken pot. Okay. And what's the story
The
here?
symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Okay, anything... Oh,
Door handle? Why would anyone throw such a thing in the fire?
yeah,
The
we
door
were looking for
handles of the
that.
colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
More and more suspicious. Yeah, something is definitely not as it seems here.
Plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
Okay. Yeah, that's very, very worrying, actually. somebody brought maybe a foreign plant in specifically to do the job. They brought a plant in that wasn't here, and then they killed... Yeah, and then they maybe burned it to try to destroy the evidence. Okay, let's go look around. Let's just see if there's anything else. So, yeah, that leads to the dry tropics, and there's also the area about the ventilation system, and I bet this is locked.
Seed.
Yeah, that's just the seed house. Come on, Watson, move, man, come on. This map in particular seems to be giving me a lot of issues, and I'm not sure why. Okay, so this is the seed house. Oh, no, this is the ventilation area.
A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings. A ventilation...
Okay, so this is an object of
A
interest.
water tank.
It's a big thing of water. This is... I wonder what we're going to be using that for then. I wonder why that's going to be important down the road. Looks like Watson just had a little freak out there. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, no, not at all. Okay, so let's go check out the dry tropics first. Okay, so this is actually open. Good. Alright, anything? Nothing around here, nothing around here. The hell? Oh.
Dry tropics.
Yeah, sure. Is that a note over there I see? Hang on. Nope, that's just the newspaper. Never mind. Got a little bit ahead of myself. Alright. Okay, so yeah, this is obviously exactly what you would expect.
These
Oh, hello.
flowers are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes.
What's the
The
symbol?
symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Let me see something then. I have a broken flower pot, which has a different symbol on it. The glyph means divine. Okay. We need to search the archives for the symbol. Alright, I'll have to search those once we get back, because I'll probably have to do some analysis stuff. Alright, actually, I thought that would be something I could interact with, but no, it looks like no. Alright, so there's nothing else to do here. What about... Yeah, so this should just be the other half of the garden room, right? Yeah, this is the water lily house.
According to the...
And that's the same thing. So if I jump across here, we should get to... We should be able to go to the palm house or whatever it was called. Yeah, let's go see. Anything happening around here? Nope, 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 nope. Looks like we're all set. Really? There's nothing here. Okay. Oh, hang on. Maybe there is something here. Oh, hello. This is where you're hanging out. Yeah, I need to have a word with you, buddy. So let's see. Albert, we need to talk. Okay, so what can I do? Let's actually, yeah, let's go look. What's his story? Red eyes, he's been recently crying. He's consumed by grief, okay. He cut his face shaving, so he must be relatively young then, right? And he has clean hands, so he doesn't work a ton with his hands in the garden area. Okay, so Miss White.
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
Okay, do you work here?
Do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only. For I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then. That is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Okay, what's the story with the colonial collection here?
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah, at the moment I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
Okay, well, your relationship with your father?
I imagine that your relationship with your father may have been a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens, and I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
Okay, what's the story with Martin Hamish? He seems like an
Would you
asshole.
please tell us about Martin Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the deputy director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
Indeed? Well, that is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honour of being the garden's longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. But my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
Okay, can I get the keys to the other areas, please?
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
Okay, well there we
Thank
go,
you,
I
young
got some
man.
keys.
We shall see you again soon.
Okay, so let's get... Yeah, there's nothing else around here. Yeah, okay, something... This is very, very suspicious. Let's see, so what's the story here? Anything... I just kind of want to give these a once-over, make sure nothing jumps out at me, but... No, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. Looks like it's mostly decor. So, can I have a word with this asshole again? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. So, let me guess. Can I ask him about the deputy director title? Oh, Albert. Okay, what's his story?
What is your opinion of Albert as a student of botany?
He's useless. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks. Botany is not his life's work, and his father well knew it. He was furious about it.
He was.
Oh yes, he forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Are you able to elaborate on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. Dunn had Albert make a presentation speech. But then, while the lad was speaking, Mr. Dunn interrupted him, asking him difficult questions, making him look like a failure. It was with the intention of making a fool of him, Mr. Holmes.
That must have been terribly humiliating.
Yes, he was crushed, and he had to leave. Everybody was making fun of poor Albert. That is, except for Miss Margaret White, who is such a nice lady and who always takes pity on Albert.
Okay, yeah, Margaret White, what's her story then?
You mentioned a Miss White. Would you tell us more about her?
She is a student who works here part-time. She is quite charming indeed. She possesses a great talent for botany. You should take a look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, if only she were not so naive.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around Mr. Montague Dunn. And why, he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. How could an intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game? I can only scratch my head and wonder.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
So yeah, we're all the way up there. So was it? It was the nursery and the seed house were both locked, right? I kind of want to save the director's office for later. I kind of want to go check out the nursery because I'm getting to a point where I'm going to want to wrap up the video soon. Okay, so this is the nursery. Yeah, this is where all of like the plants are first prepped. Okay, so far... That was weird. So far, so good. Let's see. Okay, there's a work desk. What do I have here?
A glasses case. It is empty.
Yeah, that's probably where Hamish works.
A thesis, written by Martin Hamish. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office.
Okay.
We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
Alright, this is more and more
This
curious.
poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing. But it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens.
So he's an avid
This
botanist type.
certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition.
Okay, and he's also apparently a fan of top hats. Okay, nothing we can do there. Anything we can do in the center? Oh, hello.
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
Yeah, they must be. Okay, anything else that I can do around here? Oh, a diploma. Okay, so he's a
An
degreer.
award
He
presented
has
to
a degree.
Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year.
And certificate for
A
outstanding botanical
master's
research.
degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish.
Oh, interesting. So he has a master's in botany. Huh. Interesting field to prioritize. Alright. Yeah, let's, Hello. What is this? Oh, this is done,
It is a
yeah.
bust of Montague Dunn.
Okay, what's anything that I can learn about it? I feel like there should be something else that I can learn about it, but maybe not? Okay, I can't do anything.
It is.
Yeah, oh, hang on, there we
I'm
go.
curious if the marble that we found will. Here it is.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to click and
The
skip
marble
past that.
fragment that we found in the Colonial Collection Room is what they have in common.
Curious. So that was in the Colonial Collection Room. Oh, and this is the
seeds
seed
of
house, okay.
plant species are stored here.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they'd have to have a place to store all of the seeds, right? And they'd probably want it to be in a cool, dry place so that they didn't inadvertently sprout or potentially rot. Hello, what is this thing? Okay, I can't do anything here. Yes, I know it's locked, but it's not locked anymore. Yeah, and here we go. So, okay, so this is the actual seed house. That was just the rest of that thing. So I just come on to look and see. Anything else that I can do? I kind of... Yeah, I kind of want to go talk to her before I wrap up the video here. So let's see. Anything else going on? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's Margaret White. Okay, here's a... Okay, well, let's see. So what do we have? A navigation
About
book?
Ships. Nothing at all to do with plants.
Okay,
These
okay.
leather gloves are new and of good quality. They do not appear to have been used. Materials for college study. They belong to Albert. This place serves as Albert's office.
Interesting. So he has,
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room.
Okay. Yeah, so he's studying botany. He's still in his studies. That is right. He told us about that. In this window? Can't do anything there. Alright, Miss White, we need to have a word with you.
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir, and good day to you too. But
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. This is my good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great detective?
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Okay, let's look at her. She has like a very shifty look on her face, and I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so she has expensive perfume. Okay, so she must come from money then. Alright, let's just keep on scanning. Her hands, pink marks. So she comes... Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, hello. Wait, what is that? She's unmarried. I don't know what pellagra is, but apparently it's just the marks. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's actually the opposite. Maybe she doesn't come from money. Maybe she has like a patron of some kind.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago after their most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Okay, what can you tell us about the incident?
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
Yeah, okay. Well, talk about the Colonial Collection.
Would you happen to know why part of the colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
Okay, do you work here?
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
Okay, what's your relationship with the director?
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
He had an exceptional nature?
Oh yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic and very nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Why so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
Okay, how did you get in here?
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys. He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
Okay, so
Thank
Albert
you, miss.
has a thing for
None
her,
of
I
the three
imagine.
people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
Okay, so let's see. What else do I have? And do I have any evidence? Yeah, okay, so there's those there. There is a few things I need to search the archives for. Yeah, okay, we got a lot more that we're going to have to go ahead and do. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is end the video here. Next time, I'm probably going to go back to the archives. We're going to go research a bunch of stuff. And then we're probably going to have to go look around and, yeah, see if we can figure out who the hell is lying and maybe investigate these last 3 rooms. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.